At 5, they're finally coming home. The Navy said today that USS Harry S. Truman will return to Naval Station Norfolk in mid-June. They've been gone 7 months. 13 News Now military reporter Mike Gooding tells us they could have come home sooner, but the pandemic got in the way.
We learned back in April that the USS Harry S. Truman had wrapped up its overseas deployment, but wouldn't be coming home immediately because of concerns about the COVID-19 outbreak. After the major coronavirus problem on the USS Theodore Roosevelt in the Pacific, the Navy didn't want to take any chances as far as maritime security. A certified ready carrier was needed for possible tasking for any threats that might emerge. And so the Truman sailed around in the Western Atlantic and conducted various operations and training exercises for the last 2 months. But now the USS Eisenhower, Nimitz, and Reagan are fully capable. And so during a visit from the new Navy Secretary Kenneth Braithwaite yesterday, the Truman crew was told, "You've done your duty, now it's time to come home."
They are really excited about getting back to see their families.
U.S. Navy Second Fleet Commander Vice Admiral Andrew Woody Lewis said today the sailors are returning to a much different world than the one they left, both in terms of the coronavirus pandemic that has killed more than 100,000 Americans and the recent civil unrest across the country prompted by the police killing of George Floyd. Lewis called that incident distressing and said there's no room in the Navy for racial intolerance.
It's not healthy for the force in any way, shape, or fashion, and it's not who we are.
The Truman left Norfolk back on November 18th and traveled 55,000 nautical miles, sailing to the 5th and 6th Fleets and back. Mike Gooding, 13 News Now.